I know I heard what you said, but I want to make sure. You stated that another order has found that another individual is the biological father of the child subject to this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me ask Mr. Vasquez something. You disagree with their request, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes.
Okay. I do too.
At one point, he found himself in a position where he owed over $16,000 in child support. They were prepared to collect that amount even though everyone at that meeting knew he wasn't the father. But the judge didn't agree with it. She would not order a man to pay child support for someone else's child.
State's proposal is as follows. Mr. Vasquez owes an unpaid child support balance of $16,054.87 as of March 31st, 2023. We are requesting a payout of $130 monthly beginning May 1st, 2023. A medical support judgment of $12,548.24 as of March 31st, 2023. State is requesting payout of $113 a month beginning May 1st, 2023. As is the practice, court costs to be billed to non-custodial parents 60 days from today. There was non-disclosure for Mr. Vasquez. Just want to verify it was prior. Sorry, Judge.
Mr. Vasquez dropped, so he just rejoined again.
I am so sorry. I lost connection.
Okay. So I'm not sure if he heard what your proposal was, but child support arrears, the state is requesting a judgment of $16,054.87 with a payout of $130. Medical support arrears, proposed judgment $12,548.24. On child support arrears, state is proposing a payout of $130. On the medical support arrears, state is proposing a payout of $113, both beginning May 1st. She's requesting court costs be billed to Mr. Vasquez and a non-disclosure finding to continue in your favor. That's her proposal. So I just want to make sure that I know you disconnected by accident your connection. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Thomas.
Yes, Judge, if I may, I need to clarify the non-disclosure finding. I'm not finding it in the prior order. Just messaging them.
Okay.
But if I may proceed, I call Ms. Bautista. Ms. Bautista, did you hear the terms I stated to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Do you agree with the state's request today?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that our system stopped charging current child support and current medical support to Ms. Vasquez.
Yes.
The day we found out about the order from CPS establishing someone else as the father?
Yes.
Do you have any safety concerns if your phone number and address were to appear in the court order today?
No.
Is this proposal in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
I pass the witness.
Okay, one second. So because now I could get into my odyssey. So I know I heard what you said, but I want to make sure. You stated that another order has found that another individual is the biological father of the child subject to this case?
Yes, Your Honor. On May 5th, 2022, CPS did an order in the same cause, establishing Ronnie Lee Clements as the father for the child, Michelle Vasquez, but we had...
That was interesting. Why was the state still pushing for payment when it had already been proven that he was not the person responsible for it? They already knew he wasn't the father, so why was he still liable to pay?
There was a prior AOP, and we had done the initial order in 2012. establishing Mr. Ricardo Vasquez as the father. There's no request for release, Your Honor, of arrears.
Okay. And so the state is requesting to confirm those monies from the prior order against Mr. Vasquez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Although we're aware now that he's not the father, although he signed an acknowledgement of paternity, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Let me ask Mr. Vasquez something. You disagree with their request, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes.
Okay. I do too.
Well done. It's a reasonable decision. If it has been proven that the child belongs to someone else, continuing to hold him financially responsible defies both common sense and fairness. Child support laws are meant to protect the best interests of the child, but they should also consider the individuals involved.
I'm going to have to refer it to district court though, because the relief that possibly you can get, I can't give you. I have a special jurisdiction on what I can rule on. My suggestion to you, Mr. Vasquez, is you need to go hire you an attorney and see what your legal options are. At this point, I am not going to move forward on their pleadings. I'm going to refer the case to district court. You need to hire an attorney.
Why would the state still push for payments? It's sad he has to pay out more money for a lawyer even when a judge said this isn't right. You're not the father, but you owe us $16,000 for back child support on a kid that's not yours. The fact they took him to court says a whole lot. He owes nothing. He is not the father. Period. Point blank. Everybody in the room knows he's not the dad, but yet they want his money. Wow, thank goodness the judge did right by this case. It's interesting that he was the one who was lied to, but now he has to hire a lawyer just to get that debt off his back. Sometimes, things simply don't make sense. In my opinion, since it has been confirmed that he is not the father, he should be refunded any money he already paid toward that child because she received money from the wrong person. That would make a meaningful difference. Instead, he's being forced to spend even more money just to get a professional to help remove his name from the case. It's similar to situations where someone is wrongfully convicted and later released after the person who did it is found. In those cases, the person is sometimes financially compensated, and they are not expected to hire a lawyer to clear their record. The state takes action based on clear evidence of innocence. So I don't understand why child support doesn't follow the same logic. The reality is that no one should have to pay for something someone else did. It's not fair. What's even harder to understand is why he now has to spend a significant amount of money to clear his name when this should happen automatically. He is not the father, so it's not his responsibility. There should be no need for further action on his part. Now, depending on where he lives and the lawyer he finds, he could end up spending the same amount, or even more than what he owes. That's not fair. He should be receiving compensation, not facing more costs.
What is the hardest part about dating right now? The economy. These don't got no money. And I don't date broke. Annually, I would say at the very least annually, $400. That's at the very least.
Ladies, I'm being so serious. Are y'all that impressionable? Are y'all that easily influenced? Why is it y'all be singing the same exact thing? Y'all talk about a man not having no money and how much he be making. And then y'all be thinking y'all all worth it. Is it a playbook they feeding y'all? Are y'all getting some in the mail? Are y'all a part of some community? What is it?
There's nothing wrong with having standards, but I always say, make sure you can reciprocate the energy you're asking for. The reality is that most people making those bold claims don't even know someone earning that kind of money. And that's the most telling part. She says she needs a man making at least $400,000 a year. Fair enough. But the real question is, how much is currently in her own bank account? If money is that important, shouldn't her own financial situation reflect that priority? That question alone would show most people how unrealistic this mindset is. And if she's genuinely serious about it, she may find the dating scene far more difficult than expected.
Okay, would you let me take you on a date?
Yeah, sure.
Get my number.
Where you gonna take me?
Where you want to go?
I like steakhouses. Like,
Oh, bet, for sure. As long as you're paying, we can go wherever the fuck you want.
No.
Any steakhouse you
I'm
want.
not paying you.
Oh, you're not paying? I don't think this is gonna work.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's giving broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I only like women with money.